Alright, now it works. Hello, YouTubers and all those happen to watch. Hope you're all doing quite well. This is sort of like a State of the Union of sorts for my channel here on YouTube. Now, it was today. Unfortunately, I got my first strike. Now, it isn't anything to do with copyright. It was sort of like, I guess, a community guidelines thing where I guess apparently somebody was offended by the net neutrality thing that I did a long time ago, and it was something that Mike Mozart from Jeepers Media released, or he put up on the internet, and he told us all to grab a copy of this video and put it up on our channel with 100% permission. You know, I didn't put no monetization or nothing like that on there. They get that right out of the way. So I basically, and I'm looking at it right now from my angle here, I basically uploaded this like years ago, and I guess finally, YouTube, and this is my assumption of what was the problem. I guess either Mike Mozart finally got sick of seeing so many of his videos being put up, he flagged everybody, which I don't think that was necessarily the issue or was the thing. So I'm not saying everyone going after this guy, don't do that. I'm thinking maybe the system saw it was spam and all that other stuff, and I was like, okay, fine. So I said sigh, and then I went ahead and I looked for where the video was and removed it. Now, mind you, I didn't pay attention to all the description of what it said. It says if you remove it, then I guess you can't appeal the video, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So I contacted Fullscreen, and Fullscreen said, well, YouTube prefers if you contact them directly about this to appeal, which unfortunately is not going to help because the video's been removed, and unfortunately YouTube has very strict guidelines about that, and I unfortunately was stupid enough not to pay attention to all the little fine details with that. Now again, it's mostly a harmless video. I mean, somebody got offended by it or something. I don't know. Maybe there was a little piece of footage in there that was offensive, and I don't freaking remember. But either way, I couldn't look at the video again to tell you because it was unvisually present. So what's going to happen is for the next 6 months, I am not going to use this channel anymore. Now, it isn't because I'm having a rage fit. It's because there's like 2 assets that I was using with this channel that were more of a benefit to me that I preferred to use. So rather than sit here with an under 15-minute limit, which would drive me batshit crazy, I would rather be able to use this account for the following reasons. For the live streams, because at some point in the future I would like to do live streams, which I was starting to do, unfortunately, and then YouTube kind of was like, oh, by the way, this is a bad video, you know, and just pretty much shot that in the head. But so what I'm going to do is the following. I already have another channel. You know, I've had another channel sitting here for a while, and I haven't really used it as much. But I think what I'm going to do with this channel is leave it alone. Like, literally leave it alone. So if you're following this channel and you've seen this video, this is pretty much a heads up for those folks who do follow or happen to watch. And I think most of those who do are watching the other channel anyway, so I am going to be frequently uploading to that channel. And obviously I'm very careful nowadays anyway with what I upload, because you just got to be careful. So what I'm going to do is upload to DanVanDam, the reviewer channel, which I was doing food reviews and all other stuff. And I guess I can be a little bit more more relevant to that channel, what content I put on there. It isn't that I'm trying to be politically correct with it. It's just simply, you know, it was obviously designed for a distinct reason, so I'm going to use it as such. So all my future impressions videos or anything else like that, package videos, I'll do on there. I mean, I'm sort of excluding the, you know, showing periodical pickups on there, because again, might as well. Again, this does drop at crappy timing too. Like, it was a day before I uploaded the video. It was like past 15 minutes, and I was kind of like, all right, I'm gonna make more videos for YouTube, you know, do full length stuff, going to rambles for 20 minutes, you know, that type of thing, and then YouTube's like, oh, hi. I mean, it's not a huge deal at the end of the day. I'm not taking it as offensive or being offended because at the same time, I respect guidelines, even though I might not hypothetically be 100% wrong with this issue. At the same time, it's also my problem and my fault because I removed the video afterwards. After seeing the strike, I was like, okay, I'll just remove it if it's a problem. Someone was offended. You know, it's kind of how I am sometimes. Where it's like certain content, plus I realized what video it was. I was like, oh yeah, it's that Jeepers Media video, and I uploaded a long time ago with his permission, because he gave literally a bunch of people permission to upload it. So I think again, YouTube's guidelines saw it as spam, and they removed it. I'll never really find out either way. I can't really contact YouTube because YouTube's like the Fort Knox nowadays. Because basically with YouTube, they do strict. They're more strict now with how you can contact them now because there's so many people using the website, and I can understand why. You know, it's not me, you know, saying, oh, the hell with YouTube. It's sort of like, well, I already have another account that's perfectly, or another channel that's perfectly fine. I can just use that one. So I'll go ahead and use that one for now, and then when the strike goes away on my account, I'll hop over to the other one, or back to this one here, and use it again. And if I happen to grow attached to the new channel, then you don't have to move any further, I suppose. Depends how that goes. It's just a shame that, you know, I had this channel for so long, but at the same time, if it binds me or restricts me to use it, it's going to drive me batshit crazy. So I'd rather be able to use my channel than feel restricted. I mean, there's a lot of people here on YouTube who don't really use the live streaming asset. They don't really go beyond like 8 minutes or something for a video, so this type of problem wouldn't plague them. For me, and how I express myself is a little bit differently. So it's like I like the fact I can live stream on here and play a game or whatever else, or at the same time be able to share long length videos of me just playing a game and getting lost in the game. You know, that's what I enjoy doing too. I mean, I can still technically do this in the other channel. So again, it's not a humongous deal to me. It's just sort of like a deal where I have to adjust and get over it. Which hopefully anyone who's watching this channel can appreciate that fact and come on over to DanVanDam the reviewer. I'll have the link down below. You can follow it if you like. Do what you wish. And besides, this channel has been pretty good to me, but at the same time I'm going to semi-retire it for about 6 months to the date. So I mean, it eats away at me a little bit, but at the same time you gotta move forward. So anywho, take it easy. Thank you all for watching.